Welcome to another episode of Raven Racing Truck Series. This is week 3 at Talladega. I am Raven, they, them. And this was can I say a less stressful race than usual? It was definitely one of the least stressful races of the week. The most stressful is one that you don't see, and one I really just want to forget about. It was that bad. Um, so it's probably going to be boring. It's 25 laps around Dega. Goes decently quickly. It might be boring to watch. It definitely wasn't boring to be in. By the time we finished, I was shaking. I was trembling because I just had so much adrenaline going through my body that it's just like, okay, now it's time to relax. Oh shit, I can't relax. Um, so I hope you enjoy it, or at the very least, I hope you enjoy having it on in the background.
Hey, I can see you trying to talk. I can't hear you.
Mic check. My first race here, man. I'm not trying to get too aggressive. Stay in line, guys. Let's go.
Eight, we still can't hear you. My bad, 19.
'17, get it together.
Come on, outside lane push. Come on now.
I'm afraid of the green truck at the moment.
Yeah, sorry.
Whoa!
Sorry about that, 6. That was my bad.
Sorry about that, little rough.
Getting crazy up here.
I'm backing out. Stay inside, stay inside. Stay inside, I'm backing out. Oh, you dumb as a box of hammers. Obviously 12 doesn't speak English.
There you go, 21. Keep it up, dude. Come on.
Sorry, dude. Wrecking!
Slow down, people!
They got sucker hold and somebody decided to join them.
Thought you could get through. Fucking idiot.
car, go ahead and go around me.
I'm to the floor.
What is it with seemingly no one being able to hold a line? Like, come on now.
Problem is people are caterpillars. They follow the car in front and not the actual lane on the road. So the guy in front wins, everybody wins.
The 8 car just went 100 miles an hour head first into the turn 1 wall. All by himself under caution.
Like, Grim, oh my god, is that you? I think I raced with you a couple weeks ago back at Charlotte in Street Stocks.
What do you mean?
So what exactly caused that caution just then?
3 wide and just pumping around into the turn.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Hey, what button is the auto drive under caution? I need to go get a beer. Bring 2. This truck is a lot of fun to drive.
The only thing on the game I like.
Milwaukee is fun.
I just like the way these drive.
Me too.
Did the pen just spin out on the back stretch there?
Yeah, I'm not fully repaired and I just spun. Really weird.
Damn, bro, that's unfortunate.
Did it do more damage? Okay, that was an intense race. We went for quite a while.
That's a good race, guys.
Here's hoping we can keep it up, boys. Not exactly what I prefer to be since I see the front is a bit of a danger zone, but let's hope for the best.
Hey, Jimmy, you can go around me once we start.
I felt like I was going to run you over, sorry.
I was not trying to brake check you. I had to brake in order not to hit 13.
You want to go around me? I have the same problem with the front pack.
Sorry, I'm gonna check up.
Sorry, that's the man throwing me wrecking, man.
Wrecking.
Keep going until...
Golly.
Easy 23. started running that bottom.
Wrecking. Yeah, the top was feeling just as sketchy when we went through wide.
I got out of there for a reason.
Yeah, you could tell that was about to happen about 2 seconds before it did.
I've been white knuckling it for like 12 laps.
I've been trying not to. Damn good racing, though, guys.
And I was so hopeful that we could finish under green, but I guess other people have other plans in mind.
Oh yeah, I got a pass you, bro.
So the 3 wide just not work that run, I guess?
Never does 3. Come on, dude. I've got to be in front of you.
Number 3, is your spotter not telling you to let the number 11 by? Come on now.
I mean, I'm technically by, but he's not letting me in line.
Number 3, stop in at 1 on the highway. Let the fool in. Number green, I can understand that, but come on now.
Yeah, no, that was just foolish.
Sorry, I'm new to oval racing. What's the lucky dog mean?
First person lap behind gets 3 laps, or gets at least 1 lap back.
Copy. Thank you.
So go past that pace car.
No, I did that, but I didn't know what that was. I was like, why is it telling me to pass everybody?
Sorry, drop something.
Scared the crap out of me.
I dropped something off my stimulator and I reached down to grab it. Sorry, guys.
guys. Let's make these last 2 laps good ones.
I agree.
I ain't hit nobody yet. I ain't intending to.
I don't want to see no sending it on the apron.
If someone passes on the apron, just don't let them back in. Plain and simple, honestly. If they're gonna drive on the apron, they can deal with the consequences of doing that.
I have damage, so I'm dropping to the bottom on the green flag here.
'17 making some moves. It's official. Oh, wrecking. Maybe? Good save, Vic.
Play it fair, people. Play it fair. Don't just wreck somebody and wreck them.
I thought he saved that pretty well.
Good save, Vic.
Good racing. That's the best racing week.
23, thank you for that last 2 corners.
God, that end was nerve-wracking, but I am happy with the 2nd place finish. I'll take that all day.
So, I hope you enjoyed the race. Or at least I hope you enjoyed some of the wrecks that were there. We will view the wrecks more closely in this in the post race here. I do want to say the reason why it was so bad is because we were second from the bottom split. Our SOF was 1307. Yeah, 1307. I was the number 11 car, which means my I rating was probably like 1300, just under 1200, or just under 1200, just under 1300. So we have a long way to go. I have raced with people who have 4000 IR, and it goes a whole hell of a lot better than this. It also goes a whole hell of a lot worse, but we're dealing with what we have. This start, for being in 7th, for starting in 7th, I qualified 7th, but I was a little bit up in front of the pack because the guy who qualified pole started from the pits. I don't know if that was intentional or if it was an accident. It's happened I've done it once or twice. Not on purpose. I don't like starting from the pits. But it was a nice start. This is tail end of 1, and we've got a good little pack of 4 going. If only we could have kept it. Like, I truly believe, had we been able to keep a line and not get all this movement going, and I'm including myself in the movement. 8 doesn't know what line he wants to hold. 6 doesn't know what line to hold. I get a little loose coming into this turn. I also think I lift up a little bit just so I don't crash into 6. And that causes us to not get away from the pack. We have a moment. We have a moment right here where we could get away from the pack because everyone else wants to be 3 wide. But I get loose there, and I don't know. It doesn't work out. My lack of skill and everyone else's lack of skill hurts us there. On top of a lack of skill, and I'm including myself in that, there's also the fact that I think it was early this year, before season 1, maybe it was last year, they changed the way the truck drafts. They changed the draft package. So now when it gets dirty air, either from the front or the side, it doesn't like to hold on to the track. And you're about to see what happens when somebody gets side drafted and they're not expecting it. I've watched this a few times, and I don't believe 12 did this on purpose. I think he knew that the 16 was coming, but I don't think he was expecting the car to react the way it did. So we'll watch it a few times. 16's already is up there. Oh no, it's 20, not the 12. Excuse me, not the 12, it's the 10. Because the 12's fine. It's the 10 card that gets pulled up by the draft. Ugh. And I don't think he knew the 16 car was coming. Although that does make it look intentional. That absolutely makes it look intentional. I don't think it was. We'll watch it in 10's cockpit because I don't think it was intentional. Y'all tell me what you think. So, we're in the 10 car. This is him going straight. His steering wheel offset is not the offset I would have it at. When I'm driving, I want my steering wheel to be straight up and down when I'm going forward and not turning. But everyone, each their own, yada yada yada. Watch that. Watch where that orange line goes when the 10 card gets up beside him. So he's following. He has to lift a little bit. I don't think he turns. I don't think it was intentional. Maybe it was. Maybe it was that was intentional insofar that he didn't turn. But yeah, he should have turned earlier to be sure. So maybe he was trying to pinch 16, but I'm not sure he intentionally wrecked him. And then we come up to another wreck. I'm not entirely sure it is intentional, but it was dirty. 4 car, just, I don't know. He doesn't turn when he should. And when he does start turning, he overcorrects. Nope. Keep your brakes on, dude. Like, and he's not the only one. 15 here. Who else is? There's another one that does not keep their brakes on. 10. 10 here. Does not keep his brakes on. And honestly, that kind of looks like he was... That kind of looks like he reversed into him. Okay, 10 tries to go up. He's reversing, he's... That looks intentional. The first time I saw that, it didn't look intentional because I only saw it from the side. I thought it was that he just wasn't keeping his brakes on. But he reversed into 15. Don't do that. Don't be a scumbag like that. What's funny is he complains about people not having respect and dignity and racecraft and all that, but like that looked intentional, dude. We see it. You reversed into that guy. You did not have to go that far down to get turned back onto the track. There's contact coming up here in a second. And it's not bad contact. It's a little avoidable. I wish the people in front of me were better, and it was that. 6 gets into the car in front of him. 13 has to lift, which means I have to lift, which means 23, despite having miles to go, doesn't lift in time, bumps me. No real damage. But it's just a reminder to, like, constantly be paying attention to not just the car in front of you, but try to pay attention to cars in front of them. Like, there is such thing as being too passive. I understand that. You gotta be not defensive, but intelligent. Like, hey, we're coming into a turn. People might start lifting here. Stuff like that. I don't know what happened to 20. He just gets loose. Actually, no. I think I know what happened to 20. He doesn't like how squirrely we're all being and says, nope, I'm going to get back. It's lap 17. This move I'm about to make is because I got tired of how squirrely it is. Honestly, I'm glad I had the room to do it. It wasn't for position. I didn't care about position at this point. I hated being on the inside line. It seemed like we were asking for trouble. I didn't want any part of it. Though it would still be nice if we could hold a line. With all that being said, I'm still trying to make a move here. Rather, I'm thinking about making a move here. But that's the sucker hole, and you get into that and you're dropping. Also, you've got 6 that just went way under the yellow line for whatever reason. But 3 car was doing whatever the 3 car was doing. I don't know what this guy's doing. And it starts to annoy me. It's like, okay, I want to get past this guy. Here's a giant hole right there. And I'm like, maybe not. I probably should have taken it. Would we have wrecked? Maybe. But it's just begging me to take it, man. Like, it was begging me to take it. 14 got really wide. We're going to watch this, and I'm going to rewind it and stop at point I want to talk about. Because this is not the first time 19's done this. The first time we get a wreck from it, but it's not the first time 19's done this move. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about. Was this caused by 12? Yes. However, 19, I feel, holds a little bit of responsibility for this. And we are on lap 21. It's a 25 lap race. You do have to be a little aggressive. Fine. Not upset about that. But one of the biggest reasons why a lot of us are where we're at is because we don't work together. And by what I mean by that is when you're in a pack of 2 or 3 and you get a run on the leaders, so many people do what 19 does. 19 does it here, 19 does it earlier, 8 did it earlier. I'm sure other drivers did it too. But as soon as they get open, as soon as they clear the leader, they move down. But they don't wait until their partner or partners are similarly cleared. Now, is 19 responsible for 12 making this decision? No. But they're working together. 19 this wouldn't have happened had 19 just waited. That being said, had 12 not decided to follow 19, this wouldn't have happened at all, period. So 95% of the responsibility is on 12, 5% of it's on 19, but also not 19 specifically, but the thought process behind what 19 does. Because it's not just 19 that does it. A lot of people do it. I've done it a few times unintentionally. I thought my partner was clear. I've been called out on it. And call me out on it, yeah, I'll go back up. And I will try to bring you up with me. But yeah, no. And these races, even something as short as a 25 lap race at Talladega, work with your partners. Like, y'all can fight the last 3 laps, but like, if somebody's pushing you up to the front, get them up to the front too. They're in second, you're in first. They can fight you for first once y'all get up front safely. So here, I really wanted to take that massive hole between 14 and 3. It is calling my name. And I probably should have taken it. Would have taken us 4 wide here in a second because of 20 and 2. Possibly. Had I taken it, I don't think I think I would have finished higher than what I did. But I was being too passive. I was being too defensive. And I finished 8th of 23 when I probably could have gotten 5th. Yeah. Yeah, I think I finished 8th. I'm showing this because 3 gets pissy here. And 2 shouldn't have done it. That was way too aggressive. It's like lap 22, 23. 2, hold your fucking brakes. Holy shit, dude. So, on one hand, yes, I understand why 2 made that move. 3 needs to understand that that was netcode. That was absolutely netcode. No question about it. I don't think it looks like netcode here. It's netcode. But 3 gets pissy. Gets in front of me for whatever reason. Like, I don't know what 3's issue is here. Yes, he is upset. I understand that. But he should actually be behind me and the 1 car right now. To say nothing of the 17. This is not his position right now because he was part of that wreck. 17 gets past him. I don't know why he's holding his position. 1 goes around him and gets in. And at this point, 3 does not let me in. It is saying let 11 pass. It is telling me to pass the 3. But the 3 car is not pulling back like he should. Do I have a little bit of room here to get in? Yes, sure. I don't want to cause a wreck. And then 3 does this. Like, he is on my... Like, he is not letting me in. And I know you hear it over the radio in the race. Like, hey, let him in. He finally does let me in, obviously. But, like, I don't care how upset you are. Don't do this shit. Don't be this guy. Especially since he was starting on the outside anyway. Like, he's holding this position for no other reason than just out of spite. That's it. Like, there was no reason for him to do this. No reason for anyone to do this. And yeah, I did consider coming down and spinning him. Probably would have ended up spinning myself. With 2 to go, I actually understand being very aggressive. Absolutely do. This might have been more aggressive than most people probably would consider. And yes, I do see that glitch. That's hilarious. 2 to go, you have to be aggressive. Fair. I don't know if you should be this aggressive. Watch the 1 car. He gets a good run. Don't get me wrong. Actually, if anything, 3's being far more aggressive. At least he gets a good run. Don't get me wrong. But then he pushes 17 down. Little more aggressive than he probably should have been. That slows me down because I didn't want to wreck 17. And he doesn't even get the position. Like, he actually... he's back to where he was half a lap ago. I don't remember if he gets... He goes back, tries it again. And just... What was the point of that? Hell, I give 18 more credit than I give 1 because 1 was just... It didn't pan out for him. Fortunately, it didn't cause a wreck, but I've seen more times than I can count where a move like that absolutely does cause a wreck. I finished 8th. As I said earlier, I feel like I could have finished higher. A lot of that's just me not taking chances that I should probably be taking. Live and learn. This was one of the less stressful races that I had this week and week 3. And it's pretty much the last race where I'm in a good mood. Which, yeah, I think it kind of shows in the ARCA race. Another week where I just... It's not great. Outside of... I did Draft Masters. I shouldn't have done Draft Masters, and I lost 0.75 points because of, 1, my lack of skill, and bad luck with the shifter. But then a guy hit the wall and does nothing to save himself and just absolutely wrecks me. I shouldn't talk about this because y'all don't get to watch it. But suffice it to say, I didn't have a bad time with this race. I really just need to get better so I can get into higher splits and don't have to deal with dipshits. So I hope you enjoyed this race, whether it was you watching it or putting it on in the background. My name's Raven, and I will see you next time.